Hey Leo, what's up? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless tarot and oracle reading for you, asking what's coming towards you at the time of viewing this. Only take what resonates. Not all Leos are going to be going through the exact same thing at the same time. So be real with yourself. Never give your power away to tarot. If you would like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Leos, cross watchers, to send you their good energy, say hi in the comments section. Even an emoji, that'll do. It just gives us something that represents your energy that we can focus on. Only love and light in this channel. All right, so we have two messages. These are here to guide the tarot reading. We start with dreams of abundance. Ooh, that made me really excited just now. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. You know, especially when I do personal readings, I always say, bring something that you can write notes on, that you can make observations about what you're experiencing, because it could be very telling. It's like a collaboration with tarot. And then we have, when you fuel your body with a healthy organic diet. Now, bear with me. I'm going to expand on this reading. It's a very specific deck. You increase your energy levels and ability to focus, Leo. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. This is a really positive reading so far. And I will say, of course, sure, healthy foods, of course. But that's not just literal food. All sorts of things can be considered our food. The music we listen to, does it lift us up? Does it rage us, like make us pissed? What about the things that we watch on screens? Boy, that's a big one, right? We're not meant to doom scroll, and we have to be very, I think we have to be discerning with what we expose ourselves to, right? It's nice to be in the know, but like it happens so quick. Before you know it, we're like on some kind of social media or like scrolling and just feeling like crap. So it's all about that fuel, that food. What about the people around you, you know? So this is a time to actually take a closer look at, like, in your average day, Leo, what kind of influences are around you, because you're being called to that higher vibration for a reason. I love dreams of abundance. That's awesome. What's coming towards my Leos at the time of viewing this? Please make it clear. You guys, this will be extended. I'm laughing because the first card out was like so intense. Nothing like the judgment card to start a reading. If you do like going on to like longer readings with advice and unpacking that will be a link in the description box below. I try to offer it when I can or when it feels appropriate. I can't always, because I don't always have the time, but 5 of Wands. The cards are coming out sloppy. Why are they coming out that way? And they feel a little bit, they're like on the edge of losing control in my hands. Right on. I love where we're going. See how they're kind of sloppy? It's interesting. Why is that? You're going to be tempted to slide back on something. I think that's why we're starting with the Judgment card. What's really interesting about this is Judgment card talks about an opportunity to grow. Like, it's a spiritual growth thing. You've heard me say it before. I always compare it to like that moment between like crawling and walking for all of us humans. It's like you would never want to give up the opportunity to walk, to learn to walk, and then that leads to dancing and running and jumping and all sorts of beautiful things to express yourself. But it would be such a shame never to get to that point because you were afraid of falling down once in a while and getting some scrapes. So this is you're getting a calling to do yet another graduation into your life evolution. But you're being this is, oh gosh, man, the word discerning is going to come up over and over through this reading, because the temptation to slide back on something you've worked on, like the temptation not even to look at how far you've come, or to you're getting an opportunity to pause and look at your life and where you're at right now and where you're going, and decide, be very real with yourself. Am I happy with this? Because if I'm happy with exactly how it is going, then I don't need to change a thing. Just keep on going. But the Seven of Pentacles asks you to be very honest. And if something needs to change, because 10 years or 1 year or 15 years down the road, you really want to be in a different place than kind of the trajectory you've been going on, this is an opportunity to make those tweaks, maybe surrounding yourself with different influences, feeding yourself with good food, so to speak. But in this case, we have Seven of Pentacles upside down. So it's like you're really getting your challenge here. It's like, this is your mission, is resisting the temptation to kind of blow it off. You're getting an opportunity, despite any conflict, despite the feelings of conflict within, to embrace your independence. And I think that facing this brings up possible fears, or it brings up conflict of some sort. Maybe even it makes you doubt yourself in new ways. It's funny, new ways that are old. We have the Five of Wands here with the Nine of Pentacles. So there's conflict around embracing your independence. Now, some of you guys, this is just like fully going out and like rolling solo for a while. And for others, it might be, following your intuition to create something. I feel like this is definitely relationship based. We got the Lover's card and the Magician. It's asking you to embrace your independence in order to get to a place where you can create an alignment, a happy union with somebody. It's like step back from the canvas. Do I have any painters out there? Any artists? My mother was a painter, and she was always talking about, like, you got to step back from the canvas. You got to take a couple feet back, and you got to take a break. And I'm a music producer. I know I get ear fatigue, when I'm a mixing engineer. My track will sound like shit if I don't step back, give myself a rest. So this is like, take a step back from your life, loves. Take a step back. Allow yourself to take a look at it. Turn this back upside down, right? So this is the challenge. This is the mission. You're totally meant to be here. You've made no wrong moves. This is actually like a big life evolution thing. And many of us, if we're lucky enough to live so long, get the opportunity to do this. Because you're being asked to create a new kind of relationship with somebody. Maybe it's not directly with one person that you even know yet, but you got to take a step back from the canvas. And it's going to be maybe scary for some of you guys. It might make you feel less confident than you normally do. Maybe you feel most confident in a relationship. That's not going to be all of you guys. But yeah, it brings up conflict. It turns this Strength card upside down. Some of you guys are wondering if you have the Strength. That's why the Strength card is upside down. Guess what, though? This is ruled by you. The Strength card is ruled by Leo. You've got this, boo. So then we move on to the rest of your reading, which is just that. I want to unpack this a little bit because we got somebody's energy coming up. But we have sticking by your convictions, believing in yourself, fighting off any doubts, whether they come from within or without. And we have the Chariot. And this is Cancerian energy. It's like fast moving. What are we moving fast towards? Who's this Queen of Pentacles? For my Leos, who's this Queen of Pentacles? Somebody you already know. Queen of Pentacles can be earth energy. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It doesn't have to be. This it's very nurturing energy. What are we convinced of? Why are you sticking to your convictions? What are they convictions of? The Moon. So this is somebody that you know It's somebody you have history with, memories with. And you are feeling very much sure about your feelings on something that has been hidden, the Moon card. Because I'm asking, what are you fighting for? This is like fighting specifically for your beliefs on something. And those wands represent doubts, whether they're not attached to people, notice, because it can be doubts from within or doubts on the outside. You're winning that fight. You're very sure about how you feel on something. And this something is connected to veiled energy. Keep on going. What is this veiled energy? For my Leos, we have the Four of Cups. We have a Tower. This is something outside of your control that happened, shook things up, maybe suddenly. It changed the landscape a bit. We have Four of Cups. Four of Cups can be somebody who is growing disinterested in something. It can be rejection. This is you feeling something that I don't think is being talked about. I feel like why are we doing the Chariot here? Going fast towards Empress energy. Is this a glow up? Beware of gossip. Beware of those little earworms that get in there and make you assume things and jump to conclusions. And it's all drama, right? And we started with dreams of abundance and good fuel. Feed your body with good food. This is all about your influences. You're going to be tempted possibly to think about what ifs in this situation. What do Leos need to know about that energy that they go way back with? I'm going to get a new deck of cards. One shuffle. What do we need to know about the Queen of Pentacles? You're going to be tempted. Gosh. It's clarified by the same card, Six of Cups. Clarified by the Six of Cups with this Queen of Pentacles. For some of you guys, children are involved. This could be a parent of children. There's history here. And then conflict. Here we have the Five of Wands again. Listen, like, this energy makes you doubt yourself. And it's like, well, seems like the solution, what you combat that is with your convictions, with going back to that place. This is going back, that energy, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, you got history with him. You got memories with him. And when you revisit that energy in any capacity, you are kind of responding by a defensive energy. Like, yeah, but I know, I just have this feeling. That something happened here and da-da-da. But the question I'm going to ask you as your tarot reader in this moment is this clean? Is this clean? Does it raise your vibrations? Because this is your mission, right? This is your mission. Are you sliding back? Are you stepping back from the canvas? Do they deserve that much real estate in your head right now? So now we're moving into your energy, Queen of Wands. And we have a real back and forth here. It's like there's some aspects of your life that you have these moments of glow up and happiness. And then this, like when you get absorbed with a love offer coming in, a potential lover coming in, you lose connection with yourself. And it's like, I don't think there's any workaround. I think you got to put you in the front and center. Step back from your life like a canvas. Look at it like a piece of art. Ask yourself, does it need a little bit of blue here? Should I just paint some green over here? You know, like it just, and then it does it all over again. This transformation is around realigning yourself with your relationships. So anytime you try to take that attention off yourself, distracted by a lover, distracted by a relationship, you get out of alignment. This is a spiritual chiropractor session. What do we need to know about that? We do, if your question is, am I ever going to find love though? Like, I've done this, I've done that, I've been patient, I've lived through this, I've learned that. Yes, you are, boo. But there is something about this growth spurt, and it's all about like getting back into alignment with yourself. It's about also looking at that independence or that singledom fearlessly and finding your courage. It's like that's the hardest part. That's the hardest part, because from there, and then it gets easier. Like, it's like that's almost one of the ways you're going to be calling in your next relationship or calling in alignment with your relationship. That Lover's card comes with magician energy. You got to have good paints for that canvas, right? You got to step back. You got to take a look at where you've been. And you got to embrace that independent energy. I'm going to go on to the extended, where we're going to unpack more advice. If this is where I leave you, I adore you. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider liking the video if it was helpful. Please consider joining the family. Take good care.